Hello everyone and welcome to Barbie Dolls of the Week. So we're back this week for the first video of 2022. Welcome, and I hope you're having a happy new year so far. Ours has been okay, just kind of status quo, and the good news is, knock on wood, no bad weather so far, so I'm really glad about that. So let's get on with the dolls that I have about 5 dolls to show you today, all new to me in the last few weeks. So I'm going to start with this guy. Of course, he's a little unusual looking, not your typical Ken doll, because he's not a Ken doll. He's from the Fresh Squad, or Fresh Dolls. This is Daniel, and I have his jacket on. I mean, the jacket does come off, so, he's got this shirt underneath that I kind of like, and it's, let me see if this part opens. Oh, I guess not. Thought maybe this is Velcro in the front and it comes open, but it doesn't seem to do that. Let me just double check. No, I don't want to tear it, so I guess it doesn't. But anyway, I think it looks better with the jacket on. And of course I might try a different outfit on him. His jacket is kind of camouflage, well not kind of, it is camouflage. In this green. Here's a closer look at his face. I don't know, what do you guys think of this guy and, the line Fresh Squad dolls in general, their faces? I like them. I'm just not sure they're the most realistic. I mean, when you compare them to, let me show you this one. This recent Ken Looks guy, obviously he's a lot darker skin, but putting that aside for a minute, I think he's a lot more realistic looking, and I love realism in dolls. Or, like, let me put him back. This one, who I think is a great looking doll, I think he looks more realistic than the Fresh Squad guy. So I like him, and there's nothing wrong. It's a comparison. I think his face is a little bit more cartoony. Now, I love his boots. These are great boots in a brown shade. Um, he's got kind of like almost denim jeans, or denim, not jeans, denim material pants. Um, and as far as how they're on here, this one is Velcro in the back. So let's fix his jacket now. Okay, his shirt comes down quite a bit, so it's a fairly long shirt. I think the clothes are really good quality from this company. Dr. Lisa, who I believe owns the company and runs it, I'm assuming, is seems to be really good with quality control. So I want to remind you guys of this doll that I have from one of the first lines they did. At least I think it was one of the. I think this is Lynette, and I've always liked this one. In the beginning when I first got these and I was unemployed for a while, I did sell some of the first ones I had. I wasn't as happy with a couple of them, but I kept Lynette and Mia, I believe, with the real big afro. So I just wanted to show you her as a reminder. So these two are from the same company, and I think the good news is their heads are similar size, because those new ones, the women, I mean, the heads are just way too big in my opinion. Now I got some, and I think I showed them to you recently, but I just don't understand why they made the heads so big, the faces especially. So, okay, well that's Daniel. Let me know what you think of him, and also I do have Anthony. I haven't taken him out of the box yet, but I plan to. I had a couple others of each of those. I bought two of each when I found them, but I sold them already. And the other Daniel went for quite a. I couldn't believe the bidding war that happened with him, man. By the way, he came with this little laptop, which I thought was cool. A little laptop. And then his sunglasses, which I'm keeping with him. And then he had a little cell phone, but I lost it already. I think it's downstairs on my little table. But yeah, I couldn't find anywhere to put it. I was looking for a pocket in his jacket or on his shirt. I just couldn't find it, and then I had it with him and it disappeared. So, those little things disappear, but they tend to turn back up. So now let's move on to a couple of new look styles that I have. By the way, I do have the new male doll, but I just realized I haven't taken one out of the box yet, and I meant to. I bought two of each because I got good deals on them, and I took the two ladies out to go with the three that I showed you, the two guys a minute ago, and I also have the tall blonde from the first set. So here's this one, which I really like her face. I think it's beautiful. She looks really good. I love the hairstyle. It's just really sleek and short, and it's almost got a little hint of iridescence to it in this light. So really like this doll. The only thing I don't like is this skirt. I think this is, I don't like the look. I don't like this sort of ruched or zhuzhed, look to this fabric. And even if you kind of pull it down, it doesn't really help. So that's the only part I don't like. So I want to try her in a different outfit. I have a couple in mind to try. By the way, I just noticed she does have a belly button. I didn't realize they did. So that's cool because, again, I like realism in dolls. So I like her eye makeup, by the way. Here's a better picture of her face. Let me see if I can get that a little clearer. Doesn't seem to want to come in real clear today. But anyway, what do you guys think of her? She reminds me, by the way, if you guys are familiar with the group, it's a Swedish group, I believe, called Roxette. From years ago, there was I think she was the lead singer, and I don't know her name off the top of my head, but that's who this reminds me of, the lady from Roxette. I've heard other people say she reminds them of other famous people. That may be true, but that's who she reminds me of. And then moving on to our little RuPaul inspired gal, I think. Um, First of all, these boots. I mean, I just love these. She had, by the way, little tiny boots. Let me show you those. Those right there. Uh, I mean, she to me is like an Anna. That one, I don't know. I tend to think of them as certain names, but I don't tend to keep them. I mean, they can switch around. In other words. Now, what do you guys think of this outfit? Mm, I don't know. I like the fabric, but it seems homemade to me. Like somebody just made these little pieces and put them on her. This doesn't seem like Mattel made them. I mean, they seem cheaply made to me. But I do like the fabric. I just don't like the finished look. Her hair is this color, which is very similar to another doll I showed you from the Fresh Dolls, actually, last week or last time. Um, I like this color on her, and I love that they did some, oh gosh, what are those called? Like baby curls or something up here. But they're painted on, of course. They're not real hair, this kind of hair, I mean. So, as far as her face, I like it, but I don't love it. She's obviously a petite. Now, look at the size difference between these two, by the way. So, there's quite a difference. I think that first one, oops, if I move the camera, the first one is a tall doll. This one is petite, so it's quite a difference. Um, I don't know. I just think she's okay. I did want her, and I think the boots are the best part, honestly, and the hair. But the face, there's something I'm not crazy about. I just can't say quite what it is. I don't know. What do you guys think? If I had to rank my favorite female so far of this group of look styles, it's that Anna one I just showed you. I have the petite Asian from the first, but I haven't opened her since it's the only one I have. Just the one of her. And she's to me just okay, like this one. So, I don't know. There's just something, like I said, that I'm not crazy about with her. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the last two dolls for today, and they are back to Barbie and Fashionistas. I have a couple new Fashionistas I want to show you, or at least they're new to me. I'm going to start with the female, who's one of the curvy girls, or gals, and recently I've gotten one with purple hair, I've gotten one with blue hair, and I didn't used to get into that too much, but for dolls, I think sometimes it works. So this one is also I don't know, this is almost like a lavender. It's sort of a bluish purple. And this is this young lady. Now, I don't love this outfit, and it's okay. I like the look of the fabric. It's certainly not the worst I've seen on a fashionista, but it's not the best either. I was looking at some of the ones I have displayed in the other room, and some of the earlier fashionistas really had some nice outfits. First few rounds. But yeah, some of them, as you know, I call potato sack dresses. Now this is a potato sack type dress, meaning there's very little shape to it. I mean, even if you're curvy, you can have a shape if you just simply have a better fitted dress. So, like you're a doll, you don't have to worry so much about sitting down and getting up and all that. So, it just looks better like this, I think, than just simply no shape at all, just straight down. But like I said, this one is not horrible. Now, if we look at her face, ever since I saw her in the store, I kind of wanted this doll because I love the way her eyes and hair work together. It's like icy. She's got this icy look, I think. When I tried to take a picture of her to put on Instagram, which I did last night, don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you don't. Same name as this channel. Well, it comes across kind of a little bit strange because it's hard to get her eyes to look evident on the picture. But I think it came out okay. So take a look at it if you're on my Instagram. And this is what her hair looks like. Her hair is very flat when you get it in the package, but it came out really nice with a simple brushing. Of course, they don't come with brushes these days, so you better have your own. But this is the shoes she has. So actually, again, little boots. I was surprised to see little white boots on her. I don't think white boots made the most sense, but they're okay. I mean, if anything, I would have put black boots on her, like this one. This color, I mean. So, and maybe even that style would have worked. But these are okay, like I said. One thing I wanted to ask you guys, and this is going to sound like a strange question, but when you have a doll like this, whose hands do move, obviously, are very flexible, what do you do with their hands? I never know what to do with their hands to make it look somewhat natural. I mean, I do that, doesn't look natural. Do this, looks a little more natural, but who stands like that? So, yeah, I never know what to do with their hands. I try to just put them, even the male dolls, put them close to their waist, like they're holding their hips. I don't know. I can't seem to find a position they look good in. But let me know how you pose them, or if you can attach a picture, even better. And then the last doll of today that I want to show you is really a nice fashionista that I got. The only male from the recent line that I really wanted and I got, and I'm going to fix his shirt before I show you guys him, and that is this one. So I think this was 180, I believe. I fortunately forgot to bring the package with me, but this I believe was 180, and I love the texture of his hair. I mean, it's molded, but it's textured. And look at that face. He's so handsome. I don't know if he's supposed to be any particular ethnicity, but to me, he looks like he'd be Hispanic or Latinx or something like that, or who knows, Spanish. Um, he could be just about any ethnicity. He could be from Indiana. Who knows? I don't know. Really, as we always say, it's anything you want it to be. But I also like the fading that they have in his hair, like this cut lower on the lower part. His shirt is fun. I like it. I mean, I think this outfit really works color-wise, and pattern is fine. The only thing I thought was a weird thing was how short his pants are. And I know some people wear them like that, but it just looks strange to me, especially because they don't match. This one is longer than this one. Well, of course, if I pull it, I can get them to match. But generally, they look a little off. I just think, when I was in school, they used to call these, or say something about, oh, are you expecting a flood or something like that when you wore pants that were too short. Now these, I don't know, if you wear capri type pants, aren't they like, they're a lot higher, I think, like maybe right under the knee. I'm not sure. I don't have any capri pants. But anyway, the bottom line is this is a great doll. I think, and actually, I think they look nice together, just as like two friends or something. They could be a couple. Who knows? I don't know. We'll have to see what they decide. So, um, anyway, these are the last two fashionistas I've gotten. I don't get that many. I'm very picky about the fashionistas, but I really like these two. And I'll probably be removing this green bag or whatever the hell that's cactus. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. I just realized it's a cactus, but maybe it's some kind of drink holder. What is that? um, yeah, it's like for that to be a bag to put stuff in. It's not very big, but I thought maybe you could put a drink bottle in there. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this Barbie Dolls of the Week, and I'll see you next time. And by the way, if you are interested in, having an interview with me like Martin and some of the others have recently, let me know. You can email me. My contact email is in the description or the About section, and then we can talk about that. Also, speaking of Martin, we will be doing a second part of his tour at some point when we get that arranged. So be looking forward to that. I hope maybe in the next month sometime him and I can finish up, maybe, if he can do it in one video, his collection, which is so amazing. And like I said in the description, jaw-dropping. I mean, literally, it's just amazing. So, okay, everybody, take care, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.